You're literally ready.
3, 2, 1, click.
Oh my god, we're just starting.
3, 2, 1, accept.
Oh my god, when I saw Pictomentor there in that little thumbnail. If you're no pressing business, pray make your way to the Baldessian Annex at once. Ojika awaits your arrival. In the meantime, I shall continue showing Ajdaya the city. From notable landmarks to the people's lives, there's still much and more for her to see.
Oh, there she is.
Oh yeah, what the hell? Mini Ajdaya.
It's quite away, actually. Oh, Isildo. Hi.
Isildo.
A warm and hearty welcome to you, Kalanis and Legza. I gather you've received our message. Please wait here while I fetch Kryl and Graha.
The Pictomentor Kryl, dude. I think she does get a paintbrush in this patch, you know.
Hi, Quilly.
She got her hood down, man. She's chilling.
Thank you for coming on such short notice. And forgive us for sending... Sorry, she's got the thing in her ears. Why on earth was Quilly wearing the clover as an earring?
She just loves it, I don't know.
Now then, where is Erinville?
Cutscene incoming.
Yeah, here we go.
Here we go. Alright, man. New adventures.
Oh, Quilly, I missed you.
Erinville!
Oh, voiced. Nice.
Wow. You're there in real mate. The Icelandic stud he is.
Apologies for the wait. I hope I haven't called you away from anything important. I chanced upon some commissioned items at my destination, so I thought I might deliver them.
It's fine.
Where did you go, if I may ask?
The New World. Tural.
Tural, dude.
You went to Tural? Then the person who you wish to introduce...
Is it Turali? What are they called?
She hails from there. I present to you...
She's that far behind him. Where is she? What?
But it seems you've lost her.
Did she wander off?
They're just making an epic entrance, man.
Sorry. It's just so different here. I can't help but want to explore.
Oh my god.
Well, while you were exploring, your candidate came to us.
Check out the epic entrance music, man.
This is him. The adventurer you crossed the seas to meet.
Ooh,
Hi.
You weren't exaggerating. It's plain he's no ordinary man.
Well.
I'm Wuklamat, claimant to the throne of Tulihyola.
Tuliholal.
Tuli Yolol.
Yes, Curly.
Tural's governing nation. The capital bears the same name.
I'll get to the point. I want you to come with me to my homeland.
Why?
This is so forward.
Given the
See Raha's face.
the request, perhaps you should explain why you're making it.
Of course.
Oh.
Soon, an event of great import will be held in Tural. The Rite of Succession. Taking the form of a contest, it will determine who next ascends the throne.
Okay.
Daughter to its present keeper, I will participate. And I have every intention of winning.
Right, she thinks she's a badass, Sophie. She
I
thinks she's a
was searching for
badass.
champions to join me when Erinville told me about you. A mighty warrior who knows no fear, who sweeps aside terrible fiends as if they were reeds, who flew to the edge of existence and saved our star.
God damn it, Erinville.
He's like our bad.
Look at him.
She asked who Eorzea's greatest hero was, and so I told her. Much more elegantly, I might add.
Now you know why. You'll come to Tural, yes?
Let's
Yes.
all just slow down.
She just wants to go like now.
Yep.
Wuklamat, was it? You claim to be of the royal family, but is it not the Mamulja who rule in Tural?
Of course, Raha knows this stuff.
Tulihyolal is a nation of many peoples. Not
Holal.
only Mamulsha, as some across the seas are quick to assume. That said, its present ruler is a Mamulsha, and one blessed with two heads besides.
Oh dear.
Good, nice, cool.
He's also my father. Not by blood,
No.
obviously, but he raised me as his own. And that's what matters.
Of course.
So that is the way of it. My apologies if I was
Poor
indelicate.
little flatty is. He's embarrassed.
Hardly. I know little about your land and nothing about your parentage. But in my eagerness, I've gotten ahead of myself. I can't expect you to agree on the spot when we've only just met. If you have any questions, I'll do my best to answer them. Just know, though, that if it's adventure you seek, you could do far worse than come with me. No, this is only a rumor.
What is the rumor?
But apparently, the contest will involve the fabled city of gold and the legendary beast, Valiarmanda.
In El Dorado. Sophie.
Tell me that doesn't pique your interest.
You have my complete attention. Let's indulge.
Yeah, there you go, mate.
3, 2, 1, click.
We're going to get along, you and I. Dural has no shortage of unexplored frontiers and deadly fiends. You'll never want for excitement, I promise you.
I advise you not to put much store by these rumors. Golden cities are not but a dreamer's fancy.
We've seen crazier stuff than that, you know?
Who was bent on finding one when he was a child. Just because you failed doesn't mean it doesn't exist.
Boom.
The eye roll though.
Destroyed Erenville.
Dural and the Golden City. Just like in the letter to Grandfather.
Trilly's in.
Regardless of what the contest may entail, it'll be no simple thing. If I'm to triumph, I'll need capable and dependable companions. So let's go on a hunt together. There's no better way to get acquainted.
I mean, with the amount of power that I
The voice is
exert,
cool, man.
shouldn't I not, like, I should just be forfeit for helping anybody, right?
Or because you're just too much of a force of nature.
Yeah?
The chance not see only Dural, but the fabled Golden City besides. This is the stuff of grand adventures, my friend. Which is not to say you should hastily accept this invitation, mind. There's still a great deal we do not know. Such as, what kind of food do they have there? So let us begin to rectify that by first getting acquainted with our visitor in the manner she suggests. I mean, when I was at the guild earlier, I learned about a petition from researchers on blah blah blah. You went there not long ago and culled some unruly fauna, of course, but according to recent reports, other ordinary docile fauna have grown savage.
Whatever this creature is, it had better be able to put up a proper fight, or it'll end before we have the chance to get acquainted.
Yeah. Smile.
Crilly is literally just been in that thinking state.
She's
for
just like
ages.
her ears, like blood gonna start coming out of her ears and all sorts, man.
Before we can prove ourselves capable and dependable companions. My apologies, but I must see to put some preparations. Pray go on ahead to the Isle. I will join you as soon as possible.
I have a paintbrush to buy.
I have a paintbrush and some paint to get.
She's off. That's 100% what she said in the original dialogue, man. If the rest of you are ready, let us head to the harbour. Proceed.
Alright, let's try this.
Alright, man.
So much ice. It rivals even Yoktural.
Aren't you cold?
Oh, a white bear. I wonder what it tastes like.
Remember, we're here to deal with creatures that have been deemed an unacceptable danger. Do not attack anything else unprovoked.
She just wants to go ape.
I know.
She does.
No.
No, man, she's like a new player in the new expansion when they show up in a new zone, you know?
Yeah.
Just kill everything.
So this is the isle where ether literally bursts forth.
Aye, the Isle of Ham. The geysers lie deep inland, however.
You really are knowledgeable. Kona told me nothing about this place.
Yeah, man, he's a goddamn... What they called again, man? What Erenville does?
I doubt your brother managed
Gleaner?
to go out this way.
Galena.
He's like to have toured facilities like Labyrinthos, however.
The great big cavern under the city. It's amazing that they could make a sky down there complete with a sun.
There you go, she knows some stuff, man.
Mm-hmm.
This brother of yours, he has been to Charlian.
He has. Kona's my second older brother. And until recently, he was a student in the city. He went on and on about technological amusements. It made me want to come here too one day. And so I did. I think I understood something of how he felt when I set foot in his beloved studium.
He went to the studium? Your brother must be quite a scholar. But I wonder, like you, he'd be royalty, yes? With such a personage coming to Charlian to receive an education would surely have caused a stir, yet I recall nothing of the sort.
Yeah, man. Who is this man? Who's she referring to here?
He
Say
consulted
anything, why
with
would
the
they
head
not?
of the studium beforehand, that his identity might remain secret. Being Mikote, he had no trouble blending in. He's adopted like me, you see.
No, I was gonna say. It's gonna be another case where it's
One
not
time, though,
blood
he
related,
almost
you know.
let it slip to a professor. It was all he could do to parry the barrage of questions.
Having no shortage of questions myself, I can imagine.
Ask whatever you like. I don't mind. But I maintain hunting together is the best way to get to know someone.
Oh, thank goodness you've come. I take it you're the one who answered our petition. Wait, aren't you? You are! Kalenis, the adventurer who saved our star. Would that our meeting was under better circumstances. I was conducting a routine inspection of the transporter here when I suddenly found myself surrounded. You'll find more of the same across the chasm. Once docile animals grown strangely aggressive. My colleagues there can tell you more. You'll give me just a moment, I can finish checking our equipment.
You really are famous.
Idiot. They're just being nice.
Reason, as you'll soon see for yourself.
I mean, we did say the universe.
Right, goddammit, stop building us up.
Raha's literally always been our #1 fan. I am clicking the transport device. Or walking
I'm
over
sitting
it.
on
Go.
it now.
Go.
Oh my god.
Quite an interesting contraption you've got here.
A creature of unknown origins has been sighted on the island in recent days, and we believe its presence has affected the local fauna.
Alien.
Oh dear. What, so we just have to go in and kill them?
Yeah, man, it's gonna mess them
I'll
up.
handle this.
She thinks she'll handle this. Oh, she's actually gonna handle this with like a huge AoE.
Hold still.
Yep, she is. Boom.
I used my phoenix on that Wooklamat.
Is that all?
Man, I was not dressed for this. I've got high heel boots on. Lamat, where you going? What's wrong?
Whoa.
What on earth is this creature?
Powerful wings and razor sharp talons. Worthy prey.
Don't know, but she's hyped.
Whoa.
Oh, Jesus.
That is huge.
What is that thing?
I have no idea.
It's a joke.
It's a parrot.
Yeah. Oh my god.
Speaks?
Well, there it goes. That's our prey, Sophie.
It's heading towards the falls.
I'll stay with the researchers. The creature, I leave to you.
Oh, thanks, Aaronville. Appreciate that, man.
He's only a gleaner.
Diplomat.
Surely say glean some grenades or something you could bring up.
Come, Clement. Let's go. Shake it off.
She's ready, man.
Now we to fight
Just so
the
we're
parrot.
clear, I wasn't startled by the beast earlier. It caught me by
Hmm.
surprise, that's all.
So you know, Sophie.
So you were
Forgive
startled
me,
then?
but I failed to see a difference.
Yeah.
I'm getting hungry. Let's be done with this so we can eat.
That's a good idea. I like you.
Oh god. It's the most hideous part I've ever seen.
You're clever, huh? I'll rip off that beak and roast you on a spit.
Gonna be a big spit, man. Alright, let's do this. I'm gonna eradicate it. He's picking. Easy. No! It's still me during moment.
Whoa. Okay, it's gonna do massive damage.
She's got us apparently.
Is she?
Oi, oi, oi.
That was
Thank
too
you.
close.
And it's dead on my screen, dude. Man. She's hard as nails, like. No, she's not.
Can you pause it?
It was a terrible foe, but no match for your axe.
Okay, I see, dude. She ain't all that cocky, really, man.
She's shaking.
She's nervous, man. She just tries to build herself up, you know?
Could have just been a adrenaline rush.
But hey, man, you don't get adrenaline rushes so much, man, once you get used to it.
To be expected. You were pretty impressive yourselves. I was right to invite you on a hunt.
It's still alive.
Ugh.
But what a curious bird that was. Though we have similar in Tural, they don't grow so big or use such dirty
Can we tell her,
tricks.
please?
I don't know, we just stood there, dude.
Aye, dirty and despicable. Otherwise, I could have easily...
How the hell is it alive again, dude? What's going on with this thing?
Leave this to me.
Pictomancer Crilly, let's go.
Oh! Oh! There it is!
Have at you.
Where the hell did this come from, man? Like...
She said she was going to do something.
yeah, that's all we got, though.
She's only level 1.
Yeah, man.
Trial.
Great little paint pots.
Look at the little goddamn easel. Not easel.
Terribly, terribly sorry to have kept you all waiting.
The paint pad thing.
Paint pad thing. Palette.
She arrived as
Palette.
I was seeing the researchers to safety. It was all I could do to keep up with her after I explained what happened.
Smile.
So this is what you meant by seeing to preparations.
So how did you come across this, Kryl?
How did she discover this was even a power?
Hearing of the contest, I thought how wonderful it would be to join you. In coming here, I wanted to demonstrate my skill at arms to Wooklamat. Alas, it seems I missed most of the action.
His skill at arms.
That was amazing! The piece didn't stand a chance!
Great little paintbrush.
I'm glad to have been of service.
Din
May
din
I
din
ask
din
what
din.
inspired
Yeah,
this
what
change?
inspired this change, Kryl?
Yeah, man.
You will recall the time you descended to the ethereal sea in search of Heidelin. Recognizing that my skills were inadequate, I chose to provide support from afar rather than join you.
She was in the Discord call, but she hadn't leveled the job to max.
Set forth for
Yeah.
Ultima Thule. How it pained me to stay
Why
behind
does she look?
again
She
and
looks
again.
smaller.
It's a little jeans, man.
That's what inspired this change. Ever since the final days were averted, I've used every spare moment to hone my craft. As you all have adapted your methods to suit the circumstances, I started by considering how I might best contribute.
And that's what I thought. Paintbrush.
After much deliberation, I arrived at my answer.
We thought it was going to be Green Mage, to be fair. Oh my god.
Yeah. Whoa.
With the esoteric art passed down by the legendary Archon realm, Pictomancy. As I recall, you have embraced versatility to effectively complement a certain someone's style.
And
What I do is much the same. Like you, I don't want to be left behind.
what, man?
Indeed.
Indeed.
I must say, you appear to be especially keen on being involved in the ritual of succession. Is there any particular reason?
Yes, there is. This letter from Tuli Yolal.
That was it.
It was addressed to my grandfather Galuf and turned up among the students'
And came with the
archives.
earring.
The earring that baited everybody.
So I couldn't fully make out the sender's name. Galul.
I think.
Someone.
Did that one come in there?
Yeah, I think it did, man.
Jaja. Gulul Jaja. That's my father, the Dawn servant. What does the letter say?
While much of it isn't legible, it appears to be a request to investigate the Golden City.
A request to investigate the Golden City? From the Dawn servant himself?
Erinville's a believer now.
Well, well. Seems it may be more than a rumor after all.
But it's a super old letter. Because
Being a member of the royal family, it was my hope that you could confirm the authenticity of
she said
this
it was addressed to
letter.
her grandfather, right? So it must be really old letter.
Oh, man.
I can say for a fact that my father didn't write
Didn't.
this.
Didn't.
Aww.
Given how culturally diverse Toliholal is, it was decided some time ago that a common language was needed. But instead of elevating an existing tongue and its speakers above all others, we looked to those widely spoken overseas and created an altogether new one. The similarities to your common tongue also make it quite easy to communicate in these situations, no? This
How convenient for us.
is entirely in Eorzean. If father had written this, he would have been in Turali. And what's more, it bears a wax seal. We don't bother with them.
Smart.
So the letter is fraudulent.
Oh, look at her
then.
little face.
Doesn't mean that the city's not real.
Oh, I didn't mean to say that. My father's signature is genuine, as far as I can tell, so perhaps he simply dictated it.
I see. Oh, thank you for the confirmation. It seems my grandfather indeed had dealings with Tuli Yolal. I can't help but be curious as to what exactly he was doing there. In order to help us decide on a course of action, would you mind if I asked you some questions about your home?
By all means. After all, learning about one another was the purpose of this hunt. We can talk while feasting on this fellow. I, for one, am starving.
I'm not sure you want to eat that.
Yeah, I don't know, man.
We're eating that.
I mean, if Raha's got a problem with it, man, you know it's a problem, you know? Hey, man, see, it's been trimmed down quite a bit.
Come, come. Let's enjoy the bounty of our first outing together.
It does look pretty good, man.
Does.
I'd heard that Charlayan cuisine was terrible, but this is fantastic.
Look at the size of that bite she took, man. Erinville with his damn soup.
What is this?
I think it was curry.
Oh, it smells spicy.
Oh, come now. Since when did you become so soft? It's not like we don't have spicy food in Tural, too.
Someone's fit to explode.
Dip. Oh. Oh, God.
According to Dickon, intensely hot dishes have become popular in Razadhan after a traveller ordered a curry with several times the usual amount of spice.
Yep.
7 times.
So he started offering the same in order to please the growing Harnish population here in Charlian.
That was Justinian, wasn't it?
Might well be. Yeah.
He was just a savage.
It's nothing. I can't handle.
Look at her eyes.
Look at the tears. was gonna say, just wash it down with some more goddamn meat.
Oh, she's amazing.
Your boorish manners reflect poorly on the both of us. I wish you would consider your station.
Henry, man, leave her alone, man.
Leave her alone.
I swear, sometimes it feels like you open your mouth only to criticize.
Yeah.
Boom.
Yeah.
Would I be
Shut
right
down,
in
man.
assuming you've known each other for a long time?
I thick as thieves since we were little.
I beg to differ. She is a long-standing acquaintance. Nothing more.
Look at him. What's going on here, man?
I see.
Dunno.
I see.
All this time you were from Tural. Oh, would that I had known sooner. There's so much I'd like to ask.
Dude, that steak is like the size of Kryle.
You and everyone else. I've kept it quiet so as to avoid the endless interrogations.
Well, if he's going to be a miser, I'll be happy to tell you about our homeland instead.
Look at all the bones on her plate, man.
Is that it?
Since ancient times,
She's the only one who's
many
touched it.
peoples have called Tural home, and they've been fighting each other for nearly as long.
Ben.
The fighting finally stopped some 80 years ago, when the reigning Dawn Servant unified the disparate communities and founded a new nation.
And that's how Tuliolal came to be.
Since then, we've enjoyed an era of uninterrupted peace. But my father is getting old, and he wishes to relinquish the throne to a worthy successor. One who can preserve his legacy. Including myself, there are 4 claimants to the throne. But while we all have the right to participate, one among us cannot be allowed to rule.
So there's a douchebag in the midst. Name him.
A man who is too ambitious by half.
By half?
What's
Word
his
of the
name, man?
Guardian Empire's collapse has reached Tural. While most are simply relieved, he sees weakness to exploit and would lead our armies across the seas on a campaign of conquest.
I mean, I don't think the rest of Eorzea would just sit by and just let the Garlean refugees
Yeah.
get obliterated.
Back into war.
After everything we've done to help the Galleons.
What a Doyle.
Allow it.
I mean, it's
No
not
matter
happening,
what,
is it?
I must win this contest.
It's not happening, don't worry, Clement. We'll kill him.
I understand your reasons. But this being an event that will dictate the course of your nation's future, is it appropriate for outsiders like us to be involved?
Yeah, how do we actually help? That's what I mean, man.
It's more than appropriate. The Dawn Servant himself expressly encourages it. The ruler of Tural must navigate the intricacies of myriad cultures, and there's no better way to prove oneself qualified to do so than to work with foreign allies. That's why I sought
Fucking
your
hell,
aid.
I'm fuming.
Your hunt, I've confirmed that you're a warrior of considerable skill, but more importantly, one of good character as well.
You fuming.
Yeah.
Trying to see your screen from across the room.
So I ask you, will you lend me your strength and help me win the throne of Tuliolal?
Lichiolal.
I will.
Thinking. No!
You don't need to decide right this moment.
I mean, why can't I just decide at this
But
moment?
I will
My
need
answer
you
is yes.
if I'm to triumph over the competition. I'll stay here as long as I can while waiting for your answer.
In that case, allow us to prepare a room for you at the Baldessian Annex.
That's very kind of you.
More.
She's
And
still
one
starving.
more thing. Once we finish eating, would you mind if I took the rest of the meat?
Of course you can.
Well, she's class.
Yeah, I like her already.
No, man.
Erinville, stop being a bully.
Funny enough, man, I didn't like her so much at first. Like, I'm like, oh, okay, yeah, she's just like a super confident fighter, this and that, you know. I instantly started to like her more when I saw her handshaking. Because that changes everything, you know. It changes everything about the character now. Well, I dare say now we have a full grasp of Woklamat's situation. Still, you've been afforded time to consider her invitation. Why not use it to learn more about Tural? Numenon is bound to have some information on the continent. The origins of blue magic can be traced back to the esoteric practices. Those days, some of the most grueling I remember. Ogre pumpkins, ruby tomatoes, even the ubiquitous popoto, rather. Every land has given rise to unique wildlife. The continent of Tural is no exception. Now then, I'm quite keen to hear your honest impressions. I can't help but notice that we read the very same book on cuisine. I was pleasantly surprised to find references to Tural within. I'm clicking over this a bit, by the way. Among them, did anything in particular pique your interest? Oh god, Sophie, you're being tested now.
I have a newfound appreciation for popotos.
Yes, as have I. Despite having just enjoyed a hearty meal, I find myself craving popotos. Nod. Sophie!
I thought I had familiar voices. Salize.
Yes, it is.
Clicking through. Fancy running into you two here.
Yeah, but we'd been doing homework.
Mm-hmm.
Well. Have some research of your own, do you? Aye. We hope to arm ourselves with knowledge that may benefit the Garlean people. Of course you do. Having forged a new trade agreement with Radzat Han, they will look next to foster relations with other nations. This includes former imperial provinces. In view of this, we hope to find hints in history on how neighbors of differing races and ideologies might engage with one another. Trade food, man, it's always the best way. And what of the two of you? What endeavor brings you here? Blah, blah, blah. Well, we're going on a new grand adventure. Yay, Numpkin.
With the first female Hrothgar I've seen.
Yep. A nation composed of the disparate peoples of Tural. I dare say this is precisely the kind of example we seek. We do well to read up on Tulialal ourselves.
The contest is Kalannis the only one allowed to compete, I think she said.
There was no mention of such restrictions as I recall. On the contrary, Woklamat gives the impression that she could have several champions.
Nice. I think I know how to make the most of our respite. Follow me, Alphonor. We have got some planning to do.
Alice, wait! Gone. Seem our plans have changed. If you'll excuse me. He's ready for another adventure. They're never good to rest on their laurels. Come, let us return to the annex.
Let's go.
Numpkin Ben. Yee. Here we go. What you thinking, mate?
What's the matter?
Oh, it's just... Despite all that we've learned, I can't help but feel we've yet to hear the whole story. What about you, my friend? Are you inclined to accept or refuse Woklamat's request?
I mean, I'm kind of forced to accept because the whole expansion is based around it. But I would accept anyway. I never say no to a new adventure. 3, 2, 1, click.
Yeah, man, let's be positive, man.
We have to take the crystal near and far, remember?
I thought you might say that. With an intrepid attitude such as yours, I believe all shall be well.
There you go.
Be it the contest or something else, there will be many trials for you to overcome at your destination. But in the course of seeing new lands and meeting new people, you'll surely find a way forward. That's what adventurers do, is it not?
There you go.
Such a journey would be the envy of many a scholar. Distant as it is, Tural remains largely unknown to us, with only meager records to be found in Numenon. The experiences to be had, all the things you might hear, feel, and think.
He said the thing!
Life is a series of journeys, my friend, and there's no telling what awaits us on the long road. But what's important is to be true to yourself as you walk it. Only then can we hope to be content when we arrive at the end of one and step forward into another. Ah, but there's an idea. I have a matter to attend to at the Agora. Please, go on inside. I will join you shortly.
Okay. Alright, cool.
I'm confused, but okay.
He's pelting, man.
Sup, Dankbird? I was just about to say how
Well,
we
well,
couldn't get you
well.
on board.
Yeah, man. He's just lurking.
Yeah, why would he lack?
Like a little rogue. Man, I look furious again. Oh. Look at that strut.
Stomp, stomp, stomp.
Hey, guys.
You have the look of someone who's made up their mind. Go on then. Let's hear it.
You have two options. Yes or yes.
Yeah.
I mean, bottom one, I guess.
Why? I'm going to click the top one, you click the
Yeah,
bottom.
but other people have clearly gone to the top. What do you mean?
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before.
Oh, I thought it was where no one's ever been before. Alright, fair enough. 3, 2, 1, click.
I wish to boldly go where I've never gone before. Let's go.
Then you need me as much as I need you. Together we'll blaze new trails in Tural.
No, man, it's gonna be great.
You're not planning to leave without us, are you?
Hot.
Obviously not, Alice. You wouldn't let us if we wanted to.
The Three Stooges, man.
Alpha no, Alice! What are you two doing here?
Right, we just need Thancred and Arianche to come in now.
cross paths at Numenon earlier, you see, and I told them about
Aren't you
Walker.
Stoller?
Yeah, man.
And when we fortuitously met again at the Agora just now, they expressed an interest in meeting our visitor.
Hi.
Ah, you must be the twins who are sneaking after Erinville as toads.
Alfie Toad and Allie Toad.
100 things about us you could have told her, and you chose that.
Yes, because it was amazing.
First impressions last.
That was an amazing scene, to be fair.
That was so funny.
'Tis an honor and a pleasure to make your acquaintance, Your Highness.
Aww.
Alphino Leveilleur at your service.
He's
And this is my
literally
sister Alize.
the only one that's bowed to her.
Oh no, let's not do that. I really can't stand titles. So, you want to participate in the contest too, is that right?
Indeed we do. We've been assisting with the rebuilding effort in Garlemald. Yet while progress is being made, the question remains of how the nation might reconcile with its neighbors. We believe there is much we might learn from Tuliolal, a nation founded on unity. And in return for this honor, we would spare no effort in supporting your claim.
The more the merrier, I say. And I'd be keen to learn about Eorzea and Garlemald from you as well.
Oi, oi, oi.
Having recruited so many committed and capable allies, I presume you have no need for my continued assistance?
Oh, we're not
Imagine.
done yet.
Imagine trying to explain Garlemald to her, man.
Like I told you before, you're indispensable.
Like all the terrors and stuff.
Yeah.
They're strong, aye, but strangers to our land.
So people existed called the Ancients. You know.
Point out the dangers and
And
scare
with
them
Silk,
to
blah blah
death.
blah. God.
I can't think of anyone better suited to that task than you. What's more, despite your assertions, I know you haven't given up on the City of Gold.
Really, what's the matter?
Yeah, Crilly, what is the matter?
As I recall, Kryl, you were the first to state your desire to visit Tural.
Does she think she has to stay behind because everyone else is going?
I was.
Maybe she's nervous now, man.
No, come on, Crilly, you got
Still,
this.
I can't help but worry about being away just when our order is beginning to find
See?
its feet again.
I told you. Tataru can handle it, right?
You have nothing to worry about. I haven't forgotten how you held the fort while I set off to explore Alzadal's legacy. It's only fair that I return the favor.
Oh, this
Pray,
right.
leave
Oh,
the
so
students to Ojika and me.
the Shally and stuff she's worried about.
But Raha,
She can't do it, man.
Yes, you can. Let's go, Quillster.
You want to retrace your grandfather's steps, don't you? This is a rare opportunity, and I insist that you seize it.
You could be great.
Let's go,
thank
Quilly.
you, Raha. Thank you.
Hey.
Oh, she's so precious.
Well, looks like it's settled. I'm counting on you all to help me win the throne.
And where's Thancred?
And Duriange.
I'm expecting Thancred to just kick the door down, you.
Suppose now is a good time to show you what I spent a small fortune on at the Agora.
Oh god. Istinian comes too? Like, where is he right now?
Yeah, man.
The new map.
There.
This, my friends, is the latest map of the world, created to celebrate our friendship with the Loperids.
That's what was on the little
Cast
tiny
your
thing.
eyes west of Sharlayan, for there it lies.
You know, the little post-it notes.
The site of your
No.
next great adventure. Tural.
There it is. Look at the size of the place.
It begins. Oh my god, the music. Man. What the hell now?
That's it, by the sounds of it.
Back screen?
Yeah, there we go.
Oh, there it is, man. Endwalker officially done, man.
Let's have a look, see if there's any cool art. There is.
Yeah, like a second head.
There he is. Sorry, I'll pause.
Okay, the ego.
Ship set sail.
He's got.
May I ask your destination? The north and east, I've already seen.
Wait, what? No way, just coincidentally.
Suppose I'll head west this time. West, you say?
We're just gonna coincidentally meet up with the Stydian.
That's a bit strange, but okay. Right, here's Urianger, and obviously he's going to bump into Thancred, and Thancred's going to tell him everything.
Well,
Oh, that's a letter from him. Yeah, there you go.
I see you've made up your mind. I had a feeling you'd be keen.
But to think that our comrades too are thither bound. Fate doth work in mysterious ways.
Indeed. It will be a grueling task, having to contend with them.
oi, 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 oi.
Yeah,
Okay, dude.
The prospect
there it
doth
is.
trouble thee, 'tis not too late to decline the petition.
Yeah, they've been petitioned to help a different champion, haven't they?
Though thine expression would suggest thou art far from perturbed.
Oh, how
Ho.
could I possibly be, knowing what's to come?
Then let us delay no further and secure passage on a vessel.
So I wonder if Estinian's been asked by...
Aye. This will be
Someone
a
as
mission
well.
to remember.
Yeah, that's what I mean, man.
Because in the trailer, he's helping those... what do you call them?
Come, my friend.
I always forget
We
how
make
tall
for
Urianger
Taral.
is. Right, now's left Y'shtola.
God damn it. Yeah, how was like? Okay, so how does Y'shtola end up there then? She's the last one.
Where was she at last? I can't remember.
I honestly have no clue.
Tell me, have you been to the ruins beneath the waters of the Bounty? Or the treasure islands beyond the frozen waters of Blind Frost in Offerd's north?
We hadn't damn it, but we're doing it.
The fabled golden cities of the New World?
Oh yeah, Emmett just confirmed they exist, man. Of course. We live in our best life. The Emmett's Elk. Cool, man. Oh. We anchor now, the tide is high, and dawn of new adventure nigh. Row forth to break horizon's bond, and tread the gilded path beyond. I will! Huge.
There we go.
Alright, man.
What about Y'shtola?
To be continued!
This is how I feel right now. Totally ready.
The little goddamn jig, man. You look like Numpkin when she's got like a toy mouse. And she's stomping on it. Beautiful, beautiful.